two teams who both came away with wins a week ago and know it should be a good battle today. It's the Saints going up against the Texans. With that, let's get out to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, for this Week 10 matchup.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they come in playing well on both sides of the ball. Winners of 6 of their last 8 games. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the second tallest quarterback in league history at 6'7". It's Brock Osweiler.
I saw Brock Osweiler throw in a practice session while he was in college, and it's never left me the memory of how smooth he was throwing the ball, how accurate he was, and what a catchable ball he threw.
Now let's go! Green, 39!
Now for Tyler Irvin. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Throwing now, Osweiler on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. The intended receiver there, Tyler Irvin. And that'll bring up second down. Offensive starters here. Wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins, a talented wide receiver.
And he's still looking for that ultimate recognition. He wants to be mentioned with the best receivers in the game. His numbers suggest that we should do so.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Let's go! 3-19!
Osweiler. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and just like that, it's third down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
Now on fourth down, here's Drew Butler in punt formation. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Throwing, Hundley, brought in left side by Snead. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards.
Here we go. 1, 9,
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now third down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now Hundley. And it's caught. Kobe Flainer. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's complete. Flainer, right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And the Saints are going to get a first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
let's go. 1, 9,
Now Gordon on first down. Room here to run. Touchdown, New Orleans. Melvin Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Now Andrew Frank's on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
They start out with a run from Irvin. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. second down carry for Urban. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
Here we go. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12.
Here we go. 3-9.
Now they'll throw it with Osweiler. And that'll be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And it's possible that today the most important group could be the linebackers.
Yeah, the second level, as we like to call them, right? Defensive front has to control things, but the linebackers, they do more than clean up. They help create big plays.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side.
3-19. 3-19.
On 3rd down, Osweiler. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's Drew Butler now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll work his way forward up to the 22. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. As we get a look at the defensive starters, the secondary, they're certainly going to need to be on their toes in this one.
And you know me really well. Where do I start analyzing a game? From the secondary. And these guys have to be on point today. They're facing a high-powered attack.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Here we go.
A carry for Miller. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Come on, let's go.
Looking to throw. Going underneath for Gordon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll be first down, Saints. They'll come out in the pistol.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38.
Throwing, Hundley. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And he gets this one all the way way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
One man in the backfield is Gordon. They're going to give it to him running right. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
Here we go.
Now Hundley sets up the screen to Gordon, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've hit the end of quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Houston in just a moment. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. Third down now following the completed pass. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Holding offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right, create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. Osweiler gives to Irvin on the delay. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
I know from an offensive perspective, you want every play to be a big play. But sometimes the defense actually wins, and they did there on that draw play. Good job by the runner just taking care of the football because he didn't want to compound a bad play by turning it over.
10 yards to go on 3rd. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So you heard the word. This is a neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defender wanted to try and get back after he had jumped, unable to do so.
From the gun on third down, Osweiler. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down. Here's Drew Butler now as he's on to punt for Houston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Here we go!
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got it over the middle. Flainer. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 5 yards left for the offense. It's second down. They run with a fullback, Miller. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
That's a nice sizable gain right there, and you've got to give credit to the offensive line because when you're dealing with a 3-4 defense, your job first and foremost on the defensive line is to hold everything up and allow your 4 linebackers to stay clean, as they say, with no blockers on them and run to the ball and make a tackle. But on that play, to get that type of yardage, that means they weren't able to stay that clean, and they made the tackle downfield.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Carry here for their fullback. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Here we go!
Back to throw. And he's got Snead. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Miller, the lone setback. Throwing, Hundley. And that is incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
So they were able to move the ball into the red zone, but they'll wind up coming away with just 3.
Yeah, 32-yarder. That's equal to an extra point nowadays, and those are no problem for an NFL kicker.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out costs him a yard as he's out of bounds at the 24-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Now Osweiler on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Green, 39! Green!
On 3rd down, Osweiler. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. A gain of 32 that time.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
No, check, Patriot!
Throwing again, Osweiler. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Here's Drew Butler now. He's been terrific so far.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. One man in the backfield is Gordon. Now Hundley. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. It's a gain of 14 there. And that leads to a New Orleans first down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Back to throw now on first down. Floating one incomplete. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Let's go.
Back to throw again. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now out comes Houston. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. 6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. Again, they run. Again, it's Urban. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top as we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Texans trail right now, but with another half to play, there's time to turn it around. The Saints deserve to be ahead, but will need to put together another strong half. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Now midway through the first, Gordon's got great blocking here, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown, giving them an early lead. Now early in the second, Huntley's completion is made out of the gun, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. The lead now at 14. Now to late in the second, Gordon's by himself here. He would pick up 14 yards and then duck out of bounds. An interception would get the defense off the field. That'll do it from here in Orlando. Let's get you back over to Houston as we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. They come out here in the eye. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
As diverse as the running game has become in the NFL, there's still a place for the fullback position. And on that play, he gained nice yardage.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Let's go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. One man in the backfield is Gordon. Throwing, Hundley. And got his man, complete. That one goes for 34 yards. And that leads to a New Orleans first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Back to throw. And Gresham has it left side. A gain of 6 there on first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They come up in an offset eye. Now Hundley, flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll try here with Miller. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2.
Let's go!
Now back to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. The Saints defense getting ready here, heading back onto the field. They come out here in the eye. They go with Irvin to start the drive. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity map to go out the window. They've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
All right, here we go.
On third down, Osweiler. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him to
Willie Snead all alone. Past the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Holding offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Another pistol look here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Miller on the catch over the middle. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Let's go. What?
Throwing, Hundley. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Come on, next round. Next round. Let's go.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. Miller, the lone setback. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They come out here in the eye. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Second down following the run.
Come on, let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
Handoff, the fullback, Bruce Miller. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Come on, let's go.
Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. And some room to maneuver.
Holding offense.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down, if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Holding offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. Now a handoff here to his running back. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Time running out here on the play clock. They run it here with Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. 3rd down now following the run.
Here we go. Ryan 38. Ryan 38.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. And Frank's kick is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out comes Houston. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet. and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Second down following the incompletion. From midfield now, here's Osweiler. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
So it's Texans ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Osweiler will throw again. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, Osweiler. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Osweiler on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Ten yards still left on 2nd down. Throwing again, Osweiler. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it's a fumble. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway?
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Let's go!
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Another carry for the fullback, Miller. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. Here's Gordon, and he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Saints, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.